He's going for a range on marksmen and Mustangs. And he did put some chaff here. So I'm definitely going to need range on my sledges as well. Yeah, he's definitely going not bad here. He's definitely playing decent. I can say that in all confidence and truth. So now I'm severely lacking my chaff clear because he's just getting rid of my sledges very effectively. That is definitely a weakness of my strategy right now. He's going to be doing a lot of damage to me this time. And those units are leveling, which is probably even more annoying, if I had to guess. Now I'm definitely going to need range. Tech specialist should be worth it here. And what I also want is some chaff in the middle. Splitting real nicely here. Sell the other scorpion. I don't want to tech into those at all. Don't want to put more levels into that. He could go for EMP. That is a very viable choice, so I want to have some kind of shielding again. Didn't really work out for me last time. This is probably a better use of my shield. With triple tech on the sledges, I should be dropping more sledges. And I definitely want them in vertical formation. Do I want them here or do I want them on the outside? I think I want them here. And I guess then let's get health. We have 100, so it fits. He's going for shield on the fangs. He's not skipping around. So I guess now we are going into Stormcrawlers. So now you can see that the scorpions here are being EMP'd. And EMP'd scorpions with no techs, are kinda not good. Even if they are assault scorpions. So now maybe I just overwhelm him with tanks. Because you can see that a good amount of forces is still surviving. The problem is his marksmen have higher range than mine, so he's going to win the marksman fight in the end. I feel like I'm going to sell this. He can very easily go for the fortress though, so maybe I go for the melters instead. Yeah, let's go for melters instead. I have some places where they should be fitting real nicely. He once again didn't use a combat power or shield. I guess that might be this player's way to play. And I think what I do here now is I mass recruit myself some basic rank on the Stormcrawlers. And give him splash. Throw a pack here, throw a pack here, throw a pack in the middle. They will split, hopefully. I might just want them further up front. So that they can immediately start launching, and I want them to split as well. As far as techs are concerned, I was talking about range, so let's do it. He did go for melters, and a lot of melters actually. So these sledges are getting EMP'd. I will definitely need some kind of distraction now. This is going to get rid of the scorpion really quickly. I wonder how this one's going to turn out. It's honestly up to, you know, anyone, I think. I kinda hope that I win this, but I do not know. I think this has to be just breaking through this side. And under the tower debuff, yeah, I clean up the opponent quite nicely. That is a lot of XP. And quite an amount of damage also. Definitely going to have to put some units in the front to distract the first salvo of missiles. Now might be the time for nukes. I think now is the time for nukes. If he doesn't shield against that, I think he's just going to be in a very bad spot. Don't know how much shielding is going to do for me. I would usually level the sledges, but I think not now. Not this time around. I think this missile stuff has gone on long enough. I need crawlers here and I need him to split. I want ranks on the marksmen. I think that is a decent choice. I can protect them decently well with shields. Some of them at least. Do I want to throw in more shields? Not sure. But I kinda need to drop money, honestly. So I think more shields is going to be worth it. And I definitely want to hit launcher overload here. And recruit myself another pack. I guess I will throw it like here. I also don't want to be caught by any flank shenanigans. If you put some wasps there, that could be super annoying. And I guess I'm going to throw temp range in. And honestly, this might just be the last round. So let's go all in. Finally, let's level these sledges. And I guess throw a missile here. Okay, he does nuke. He does not shield. I think that is a mistake, honestly. Not a fan of shields, are you? I have some marksmen here surviving, and this has been completely annihilated. Like, these 100 bucks for the shield were super duper worth it. I still hope that I win this, because this side is not looking too hot. But I have an entire army moving in. And there's a tower debuff. And there's not enough anti-missile for this to survive. Yeah, is that game though? There's a lot of tanks and marksmen in that ball of units. It is indeed not yet game. But it is important. Another speed specialist have the fastest stuff ever? He went for anti-missile on the Mustangs. Okay. Now it's important to note that he lost his investment in anti-missile. That means his anti-missile now is effectively just the Mustangs. Which I think is not good anti-missile. So what I'm going to do here is I'm probably just going to overwhelm whatever I can. But I think I'm going to take a page out of his book. And go for electromagnetic barrage. Because this is a lot of missiles that are coming in. And these missiles can shut off his techs. Honestly, who has done the most damage? Among all of these units, this marksman has done the most damage. But I'm not sure if I want to put that on a marksman. I think maybe more on one of the... You know, honestly, what other unit is suited well enough for it? Let's go. And for the final bit of money, let's just throw on temp range. Let's see. Let's see if this wins the fight. Now he shields. Now he shields. He does not put any chaff up front. That could distract my Stormcrawlers, which I think is a huge freaking mistake. This is going to shut off so many techs. And shut off a lot of shields as well. Like, that is very important to note. It's going to shut down a lot of shields as well. I'm still not sure that I'm going to win this. His anti-missile is very powerful. Did he invest? Yeah, he invested into more anti-missile towers and all. So overwhelming his missile defense kinda didn't work for me. And now I lose the game. I think at least that is a lot of Stormcallers. Yeah. GG. I guess the anti-missile kept him alive. The anti-missile on the Mustangs actually worked. Who would have thought? I guess they did buff it. I think without the buff, this game would have been in my favor. I should probably have added on more Stormcallers instead of the Meltas for more consistent missile spam. Maybe the error was going into the Stormcallers in the first place. But I guess I need to be burned once by the missile interceptor to, how should I put this? Gauge it as meaningful. Because I definitely didn't gauge it as meaningful before. Who did the most damage in the end? Oh, wow. Okay, for a moment I thought that the sledges he had like 300 damage, but that's these fangs, I guess. Yeah, the sledges did 40k damage, but most of that probably is chaff. I really thought I would win this round, but I guess the anti-missile was a lot better. He did sprinkle in some anti-missile defenses, did he not? Maybe I thought that one of the late... Oh, no, here. He has some anti-missile defenses. And he might have had more. I'm honestly not a fan of being able to just drop instant mass anti-missile defense from towers, because it kind of makes battles... Like, it makes Stormcallers very bad in the late game. But maybe in the late game, if they had no counter, they would be too good. Anyway, that shall be it for tonight. Crew has defeated me on 218 HP. I should have been finishing it with the nuke. I didn't. I was behind on investing money in the last few rounds, and that is one of the reasons why he won. I guess the other reason is that Missile Interceptor is now actually good. Or decent-ish. Well, who knows. Thank you for watching and listening, and until next time.